today. I came here for a new position 15 years ago, so that makes me a newbie in Portland compared to some of you. And one of the first things I noticed was trucks and vans on the Portland streets that had the city logo and said, "Portland, the city that works." Now, whether you are out in a truck working on physical infrastructure, water mains, roads, the street lights, the power grid, or whether you are in an office doing the fiscal accountability work, doing the permitting work that makes sure that development is done appropriately and safely, whether you're out on the streets or in an office or working remotely, all of you who are city employees have a very special bond. You are working for the common good. You are us and we are you.
That's right.
Now, I've been involved in labor activism for a long time, and I don't excuse it, but I can understand why private employers sometimes lose track of the common good as they pursue their bottom lines. But because you are public employees and the public is your employer, we are all in this together. And the mayor and the city council members and the various supervisors and managerial positions should understand this. We are all in this together. You are us and we are you, and we suffer or we prosper together. Now, I'm sure here today there are a number of religious traditions and loyalties represented, and many of you would not necessarily identify with any religious position or tradition, but all of us are seeking together the common good, and because you as city employees are agents of the common good, your cause is a moral cause. During the pandemic, we talked about frontline workers, our healthcare workers, our teachers, the retail workers who kept businesses open, and Johns with Justice has advocated for them. But those of you who are working for the common good through working for and with the city of Portland, you are frontline workers. Again, the water doesn't flow, the streets are undrivable, the sidewalks are unwalkable, there's no oversight for private development, new or redevelopment. None of that happens except for city employees, and so you are working, again I say it, for the common good, and your cause is a moral cause. One more thing. All of us have felt insecure, hemmed in, anxious, even if we haven't become physically sick, and some of us have. But this has been a hard time. And rather than keeping up, sometimes it feels like we've been slipping backwards. Economically, psychologically, spiritually, sometimes not slipping backwards, but being pushed backwards.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important for the city to step up and do the right thing. There's a famous quote associated with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., one of my Baptist colleagues and co-religionists. We're not all right-wingers by a long way. Martin Luther King said, the arc of the universe, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends toward justice. So, whatever faith it is that keeps you going, believe it. Believe it. The moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends toward justice. Be still with me just for a moment for a word of blessing. In the name of all that is good and holy, for me it is God the Creator and Redeemer. In the name of my leader, Jesus of Nazareth, who said the worker is worthy of their wages, I wish for you, my fellow city of Portland folk, blessing, justice, encouragement, fairness, and finally overcoming in your just cause. May God bless you. Amen.